Hey guys, happy Monday. Today I wanted to share some self-care tips for you. I recently had my good friend Allie Goodman ask me to share some of this advice and tips on her podcast, Acting Up with Allie Goodman, which is available on iTunes, Google Play, anywhere podcasts are available. And actually, in a couple days, our episode comes out live from my podcast, Getting Zen with Gen Z. I had her in studio and we had an awesome conversation. So definitely tune in for that. But a lot of people ask me, first of all, how I fit in any self-care for myself. But what they can do in a short amount of time. We don't always have an hour to dedicate every day to ourselves. We're super busy. We're constantly moving. We have a lot of stress. So it is important that we are incorporating something. So I wanted to just share some quick tips for the mind, body, and soul. Even if you have 5, 10, 15 minutes a day, it doesn't have to be an hour, like I said, but any little nuggets of time that we can fit, that's going to build up when we're consistent. So even if it's 5 minutes daily, you're building in 35 minutes extra a week. And then just think about that over the month, over the year. That's a lot of time for yourself. And that's going to be a huge mental and big stress relief for you. So it's one of the best things you can do. But like anything else, we schedule and plan our lives. If you guys know me, I'm very big on scheduling and organization. I think that's just how I have to run my business. So that's how I have to run my life, building that around client schedules and everything. So I definitely make sure that I schedule in some me time. That doesn't make a difference. That's something that's important that goes on the calendar. So I suggest doing that so you can make sure that you can incorporate it and do it daily. But I wanted to start out with something for the mind. I think journaling is one of the best things you can do, and it does not take long. But taking a few minutes to write down your goals, your thoughts, your emotions, it allows you to be able to just let go, to plan ahead, to release anything that you need to. And it's an amazing act mentally to just kind of feel a little bit lighter and more clear. Keep a journal with you by your bedside, wherever you want. Just writing down, you don't have to write down a long story or paragraph, but just writing down some words to set some actions, goals, write down those fears and emotions, anything like that. And that's super quick. It does not take long. Then for the body, doing a quick home workout. This can consist of foam rolling, stretching, squats, push-ups, mobility work. Even if you can get outside and breathe in some fresh air and go for a walk, that's something that you can do in a very quick, short amount of time, and you're doing something for your body physically. We know how important movement is and mobility. Especially as we age, we need to keep moving. We can't just sit, especially if we're at desk jobs all day and just sitting all day. Make sure you are getting up and doing some movement. Some of those core body movements are essential for us to definitely do daily. And even taking a nice Epsom salt bath or giving yourself a mini facial, anything that you can do for your body that makes you happy, that's good for your skin, that's going to help relax you, pamper yourself a little bit. And that stuff doesn't take very long. And lastly, for the soul, breathing and meditation is key. Even just taking a few deep breaths when we find ourselves in an anxious or stressful situation, and I don't mean just shallow breaths, a really good inhale and exhale, at least 3 if you can. Sometimes one's not good enough, but you want to just be able to stop for a moment and breathe, just to relax. Then you can kind of become a little bit more centered and grounded and in a more calm state of mind. And I think this really helps throughout our day too, and when we get into stressful situations. But even if you can do some meditation, and there's no right or wrong way, but incorporating 5 minutes, and you're not completely shutting off your mind, but to just focus on your breath and be still for that moment. Incorporating that over, several days and being consistent with that is really going to help that practice. Just like our body needs exercise, we need that physically, our mind does as well. So that's going to help you become a little bit more calm, to become a little more detached from situations, and just be a little bit more in tune with your emotions. So I think and hope that you guys can find these tips a little bit helpful. And just start incorporating daily things. You know, don't be too hard on yourself. Try and find little snippets of time, because I'm telling you, it's going to make a difference, and it's so important that you take care of yourselves. I'll see you guys next Monday. Thanks. Bye.